lot going on the Middle East at the UN and in the Security Council. As far as the United Kingdom is concerned, we have a lot of historical and important friendships and partnerships in the Middle East, and we are working every day to try and help embed security and prosperity there and work with our friends and partners. One of the things we've been working on recently has been the Libya resolution to follow up the Berlin conference that was trying to get the political process restarted. That resolution's been welcomed by Libyans, but it's not sufficient. We need to keep going to help the UN bring a political process to the people of Libya. The other issue that's really occupying people here and no doubt in the region is obviously Syria and the dreadful situation in Idlib. We are trying as the UK to make sure humanitarian assistance reaches those people who most need it. The UK has given over $5 billion to this effort since the conflict began all those years ago, and we are really sad and appalled at the suffering of the Syrian people. In the Security Council, we continue to press the Russians to allow aid to be delivered cross-border and also to place restraint on the Syrian army that's doing most of the bombing. We're also very active on Yemen, where we are again trying to help the UN get a political process underway and try and help the agreement to keep the port of Hodeidah open. We're trying to help make that agreement secure, and we are working with the UN to try and get a countrywide political process going. And of course, we don't forget the issue of the Middle East peace process. Following the release of the Kushner Plan, the American vision, the Security Council has had a debate on the issue. I took part in that debate and I made clear that the United Kingdom's position hasn't changed. We continue to support a two-state solution, but we do want the parties to come to negotiations. We believe that's the best way forward, and while not everybody will agree with the contents of the American plan, we do believe it represents a serious effort, and that the next stage should be to get the parties to the table. Only Israelis and Palestinians can work out what they believe is a sustainable peace for both their peoples. I can promise you that the UK will not lose its interest in this very important region and our desire to work with our friends and partners there.